Hello students, welcome back to the second session of the chapter Plant Kingdom. In the last session you have learned about the basic characteristics of the plants, then the classifications system. Next to that, the very important topic, that is about the algae, characteristics of algae, economic importance of algae and the reproduction of the algae. In this session you are going to discuss about the classification of algae. Algae is classified into three classes. First one is the Chlorophyceae, Phaeophyceae, second one, and the third one is the Rhodophyceae. Okay, we will learn briefly about this Chlorophyceae, Phaeophyceae and the Rhodophyceae one by one. First one is the Chlorophyceae. The common name of the Chlorophyceae is the green algae. So commonly it is called as green algae. As you know, name indicates that the chloro, that means it is a green. So the common name is the green algae. Habitat means the plants where it will be found. The plants will be found on the fresh water, then the brackish water and the salt water or the marine water. Okay, so brackish water anta helidre, it is not a fully fresh water, not a salt water, but it is a middle. That means ತುಂಬಾ salty ಆಗಿ ಕೂಡ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ತುಂಬಾ fresh ಆಗಿ ಕೂಡ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೈಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಉಪ್ಪು ನೀರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So that is called as the brackish water. So this Chlorophyceae will be found on the brackish water, then the fresh water as well as the salt water. Next is about the plant body. So the plant body of the Chlorophyceae is unicellular, colonial and filamentous. Unicellular means the plant body contains a single cell. Colonial means you have learnt already about the structure of the volvox, right? It is look like a football like a structure which contains the colonies inside that. Haudalva? So this is we called as a parent colony and this is the daughter colonies, which is the structure of a volvox, okay, which is a colonial in form. Next is the filamentous in the Spirogyra. Haudalva? It is a long thread like a structure which will look like a filamentous. Okay, the plant body of the Chlorophyceae is unicellular, colonial and the filamentous. Okay, next is the pigments. So this Chlorophyceae is grassy green in color. Why it is grassy green in color? Because the pigment, abundance of the pigment is present, that is the chlorophyll A and the chlorophyll B are the pigment present in the Chlorophyceae. Okay, this Chlorophyceae consists of a chloroplast. Haudalva? This Chlorophyceae consists of a chloroplast and that chloroplast is of different shapes. ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಶೇಪಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಕ್ಲೋರೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ಗಳು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಶೇಪ್? that will be present in a rod shape, disc shape, plate like a structure, reticulate, then the rod shape or ribbon shape. These like this shape the chloroplast is present. Okay, so rod shape andre it will look like this, disc shape or plate like a shape anta helidre ee tara irutte. Then the a reticulate shape. The chloroplast is present in a reticulate shape. Next, it may be a ribbon shape. Ribbon shape ಅಲ್ಲಿ present ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ it will present in the form of a spirally coiled shape ಅಲ್ಲಿ present ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So the chloroplast present in a different shapes in the chlorophyceae. Okay. Next is about the cell wall. So the cell wall is made up of inner cellulose. The cell wall is made up of a inner layer is the cellulose and the outer layer is the pectin. Okay, so cell wall ಯಾವುದು present ಇದೆ? Inner layer is made up of a cellulose and outer layer is made up of a pectin. Next, this chlorophyceae, stored food material. This chlorophyceae has a stored bodies that is called as the pyrenoids. Pyrenoids is the stored body in the chlorophyceae, where this pyrenoids consists of a protein besides the starch. ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಸುತ್ತಕ್ಕೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಚ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ chlorophyceae has one or more storage body that is called as the pyrenoids, and this pyrenoids consists protein surrounds the starch material. So the storage food material in the chlorophyceae is the starch. Okay. Next is about the reproduction of the chlorophyceae. Reproduction takes place by the three method, that is the vegetative reproduction and asexual reproduction and the sexual reproduction. Vegetative reproduction is by the fragmentation method. Fragmentation means if you take a Spirogyra as an example, it will cut at any part. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು part ಅಲ್ಲಿ cut ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So ಆ part ಇಂದ new gametes will be formed and later on the new individual will be formed from the cut part. Okay na? So that is known as the fragmentation. Next is the asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction. It will take place by the production of the spores, that is the zoospores produced in the zoosporangia. Produced in the zoosporangia. Okay, asexual reproduction produced by the zoospores, which is produced in the zoosporangia. ಈ zoosporangia ಒಳಗಡೆ zoospores ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ ನ್ಯೂ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. Sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction takes place by the three methods, that is the isogamous, anisogamous and the oogamous. Okay, isogamous means the shape of the male gamete and the shape of the female gamete is same. Anisogamous means the shape of the male gamete and the shape of the female gamete is different. And oogamous means large female non-motile gamete is fused with the small male motile gamete. Okay, gives rise to a new individual. This is the sexual reproduction. So the reproduction takes place by three methods: vegetative, asexual and the sexual method. Okay, so this is about the Chlorophyceae. Next we will move on to the Phaeophyceae. The common name of the Phaeophyceae is brown algae. Common name is the brown algae. Habitat where it will be found, this Phaeophyceae will be found in a fresh water. Rarely it will found on the fresh water. Then brackish water and the salt water. Okay, mainly it will found in a fresh water, brackish water and the salt water. Next is about the plant body. The plant body of the Phaeophyceae is simple branched filamentous and profusely branched. So the plant body of the Phaeophyceae is simple branched. For example, it is an ectocarpus. So it is simple branched. Filamentous means it is a thread-like structure. Next is profusely branched. Profusely branched anta heladre, they contains a large number of the branches. So for example, that is the kelps. So which will grow 100 meters together, it will grow. Okay, tumba branches irutte ee kelps alli, adu tumba large 100 meters varigu belita hogutte. Okay, this is about the plant body. You just write a plant body is a simple branched, filamentous and profusely branched. Simple branched ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ example ectocarpus. Profusely branched ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ that is the kelps which will grow meters together. Next is about the pigment. So here Phaeophyceae is brown in color. Why it is brown in color? Because the abundance of the pigment are present here. So the pigment are the chlorophyll A, chlorophyll C, carotenoids and the xanthophyll. So these are the 4 major pigments which will give a brown color. So this Phaeophyceae will be of different shades from the brown to olive green color. There are tumba different shades kodta hogutte. So that shades is given by the pigment that is the fucoxanthin. It is a kind of a xanthophyll. Okay, so the major pigment is chlorophyll A, chlorophyll C, carotenoids and the xanthophyll. Okay, the kind of a xanthophyll that is the fucoxanthin, which will help to give a different shades of the brown to the olive green color. Okay, next this Phaeophyceae consisting of a protoplast. In the protoplast there is the vacuole, nucleus, plastids are present. Okay, this vacuole is centrally located in the Phaeophyceae. So bere plants alli nodidre this vacuole will be present in the other parts of the plants, but in the Phaeophyceae this vacuole is centrally located. Okay, next is about the stored food material. So in the Phaeophyceae the stored food material is mannitol and the laminaria. Mannitol and the laminaria are the stored food material in the Phaeophyceae, which is stored in the form of an complex carbohydrate. Complex carbohydrate. Okay, stored food material is the mannitol and the laminaria. Next, the structure of the Phaeophyceae is attached to the substratum. The structure of the Phaeophyceae is attached to the substratum by the holdfast. The structure of the Phaeophyceae is attached to the substratum by the holdfast, followed by the stipe and the frond. So see here, this is the one of the structure of the Phaeophyceae, and this is the holdfast, which will look like a root, and this is the stipe and the stipe or the stalk anta heli karitare, which looks like a stem, and this we called it as a frond, which looks like a leaf. Okay na? So this holdfast is helpful for the encouragement of the plant. Then this stipe and stalk will helpful for the flexibility of the plant, and frond, which will looks like a leaf, it will helpful for the photosynthesis. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ structure ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, it attached to the substratum by the holdfast, followed by the stipe or the stalk, followed by the frond, which is leaf like a structure, helpful for the photosynthesis. Okay. Next is about the reproduction of the Phaeophyceae. Reproduction, again it will be takes place by the three method, that is the vegetative reproduction, asexual reproduction, and the sexual reproduction. So vegetative reproduction, again it will be takes place by the fragmentation method. Asexual reproduction, which will be takes place by the production of the zoospores. Okay, asexual reproduction, which will be takes place by the production of the zoospores, which is biflagellated. This is very important. It is the biflagellated. So ಏನಿದು biflagellated ಅಂದ್ರೆ, biflagellated means it contains the two flagella. Okay, so here the zoospores are pear shaped. ಯಾವ shape ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ? That zoospore is the pear shaped. So asexual reproduction takes place by the production of the zoospores, which is pear shaped and which is the biflagellated. So ಎರಡು flagella ಇರುತ್ತೆ, and that biflagellated is unequal in size. Okay, ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡದು flagella ಇದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ flagella ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay na? So it is a unequal in size. Okay, next is about the sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction takes place by the three method, same isogamous, anisogamous, and the oogamous. Okay, isogamous means the shape of the male sex organ and the shape of the female sex organ is similar. Anisogamous, the shape of the male sex organ and the shape of the female sex organ is different. Oogamous, the female is larger and non-motile, and the male is smaller and motile, fused to give a new gamete. Okay, so here it is of a pear shaped. ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸೆಕ್ಷುವಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, that is also pear shaped. Okay, here the sexual reproduction takes place in the water. It is a special character here. It will take place in the water as well as the oogonia. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ sexual reproduction? It will take place in the water and the oogonia. Okay, oogonia is the female sex organ of the algae. Okay, ಅಲ್ಲಿ sexual reproduction ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So the example, later we will study about the example. Let us move on to the next class, that is the Rhodophyceae. Rhodophyceae, it is commonly called as the red algae. Commonly called as the red algae. Habitat same freshwater, found in a freshwater, brackish water and the salt water, and it will also found in the warmer areas. Okay, Rhodophyceae, where it will be found? It is found in the freshwater, brackish water, salt water, also in the warmer areas. Next is about the pigments. Why it is red in color? Because of the presence of the pigment, that is the phycoerythrin. Phycoerythrin. So this is the abundant pigment present in the Rhodophyceae. Okay. Next is the special character of the Rhodophyceae. What is the special character? That is, this Rhodophyceae will be found on the surface of water. Okay, it will found on the surface of water and also as well as in the depth inside the ocean where little light penetrates. For example, ಇವಾಗ ಇದೊಂದು ocean ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. This is the surface water. This is the surface water and it is the depth inside the ocean. Okay, so sunlight ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Sunlight rays ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸರ್ಫೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಲೈಟ್ ಪೆನಿಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಡೆಪ್ತಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ 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 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಲೈಟ್ ಪೆನಿಟ್ರೇಷನು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ದೀಸ್ Rhodophyceae ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಗ್ರೋನ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ದ ಡೆಪ್ತ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ದ ಓಷನ್. ಎರಡೂ ಕಡೆ ಕೂಡ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ Rhodophyceae. Next, the cell wall of the Rhodophyceae. The cell wall of Rhodophyceae, it is made up of a cellulose, next pectin and phosphosulfate esters. Okay, the cell wall is made up of a cellulose, pectin, phosphosulfate esters. Okay, then the stored food material. These Rhodophyceae stored their food in the form of a Floridian starch. Floridian starch stored in the form of a Floridian starch, in which this structure will look like a structure of the glycogen and amylopectin. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಫ್ಲೋರಿಡಿಯನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಚ್ನ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಲುಕ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಗ್ಲೈಕೋಜನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಅಮೈಲೋಪೆಕ್ಟಿನ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ರೋಡೋಫೈಸಿಯೆ ದ ಥ್ಯಾಲಸ್ ಬಾಡಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಲಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಷನಲ್ಲಿ, ಥ್ಯಾಲಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ the organisms which lacks the true root and the true stem, that is known as the thallus. The organization of the algae is known as thallus, in which they lack the true root and the true leaves. In the Rhodophyceae, the thallus is a multicellular. So it consisting of more than one cell here. Okay, next is about the reproduction. Here also reproduction will be takes place in the three forms, that is the vegetative reproduction, asexual and the sexual reproduction. So vegetative reproduction, again it is by the fragmentation method. And the asexual reproduction is by the non-motile spores. And sexual reproduction is by the non-motile gametes. Non-motile ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ it cannot be moved from the one place to another place. So flagella ಇಲ್ಲಿ absent ಇರುತ್ತೆ asexual reproduction ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ non-motile spores ಇಂದ asexual reproduction ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, non-motile gametes ಇಂದ sexual reproduction ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So sexual reproduction takes place by the oogamous. So oogamous ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ larger female non-motile and the male smaller gametes will fuse together to give a new individual. Okay, after fusion it will shows the post fertilization development. Okay, that means after the fertilization the new plant will be germinated. Okay, this is about the Rhodophyceae. Let us see the examples of Chlorophyceae. So the example for the Chlorophyceae is Spirogyra, Chara, Volvox, Ulothrix are the examples for the Chlorophyceae. Then Phaeophyceae, example for the Phaeophyceae is Ectocarpus, Kelps, then Sargassum. So these are the example for the Phaeophyceae. Next is the Rhodophyceae. So the example for the Rhodophyceae is Gelidium, Gracilaria, then the Porphyra. These are the examples for the Rhodophyceae. So let us see the comparison of the classes of the algae. So common name for the Chlorophyceae is green algae, Phaeophyceae it is brown algae, Rhodophyceae it is ರೆಡ್ ಆಲ್ಗೆ. ಸೊ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ನೆನ್ಪಿಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು, ಕ್ಲೋರೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಡತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ. ಸೊ ರೋಡೋಫೈಸಿಯಾ ಆರ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದು ರೆಡ್ ಆಲ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೆನ್ಪಿಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಇನ್ನು ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದು ಬ್ರೌನ್ ಆಲ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕಾಮನ್ ನೇಮ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟಾಟ್. ಮೂರಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ವಾಟರ್, ಬ್ರಾಕಿಶ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಮೆರೈನ್ ವಾಟರ್. Next, the plant body is here unicellular, colonial and the filamentous. In the Phaeophyceae it is simple branched filamentous and the profusely branched. Okay, and the Rhodophyceae it is of a thallus type. Okay, the plant body is organized in the thallus form. Okay, next is about the pigment. In the Chlorophyceae, the pigment present is the chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Phaeophyceae, chlorophyll A, chlorophyll C, carotenoids, xanthophyll. Okay, there is a kind of a xanthophyll, that is the fucoxanthin. In the Rhodophyceae it is a phycoerythrin. Okay, these are the pigments. Then coming to the cell wall, here the cell wall is the cellulose and the pectin in Chlorophyceae. In Phaeophyceae it is of a, again cellulose and the algin. Phaeophyceae cellulose and the algin. In Rhodophyceae it is cellulose, pectin and the phosphosulfate esters. Next, stored food. It is stored, one or more storage body, that is called as the pyrenoids. The food is stored in the form of an starch in the Chlorophyceae. In the Phaeophyceae it is present in the form of a mannitol and the laminaria. And in the Rhodophyceae it is a Floridian starch. Reproduction. In whole three classes, the reproduction takes place by the vegetative reproduction, sexual reproduction and the asexual reproduction. So, in the Phaeophyceae, there is a biflagellated. So, ಎರಡು flagella ಇರುತ್ತೆ in the asexual reproduction, which is laterally attached. Okay. Next, Rhodophyceal ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, there is a non-motile gametes ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ sexual reproduction. Okay, which will undergo a post fertilization development. And the examples for the Chlorophyceae is Spirogyra, Chara, Volvox, Ulothrix. For Phaeophyceae it is a Sargassum, Ectocarpus, Laminaria is also example, Calyps. And the Rhodophyceae, the examples is the Gracilaria, Gelidium and the Porphyra. Thank you.